program for both acne and we have a redness problem here. What's been going on with your skin?
You know, acne, variation of adult acne, and I guess whiteheads. There's been consistent redness in the cheek area for a couple of years now, diagnosed as rosacea by several dermatologists through a host of different treatments. Kind of left me how I began, and hopeful now.
Got it. How does it make you feel, this acne and troubled skin?
It affects a lot, actually. Professionally, you can't gain a whole lot of credibility, I think, and this goes unsaid a lot, when you walk in with, a degree of acne. I think you're labeled juvenile in a way, no matter what you say, and that's frustrating.
You've observed this in the reactions from people.
I've observed this from direct bosses and absolutely professional settings.
Got it. Was it explicitly said, or you just felt it?
It wasn't explicitly said, but I felt it, and then you look at kind of the other folks around you, and it's a means for someone to position themselves above you in a professional setting,
Sure.
as I've noticed, and that's not quantified in any study. But
I agree. It's there's a power play happening.
Yeah.
I got you. How does it feel for you when you look at it? Does it upset you?
I don't look at it. I haven't looked in a mirror in 4 days. I recklessly avoid all reflections. And, as soon as the steam starts dissipating from the mirror, I better be out of that bathroom, I'll tell you that much.
Interesting. How often you get new bumps?
It varies. It can be, once a week. It can give me 2 weeks before the bumps come back. But I'd say on average, I'll get a new bump every week or so.
What have you failed prior to coming here?
You mean what treatments have I failed?
Yeah, that have not kept you clear.
Benzomycin, Retin-A, Duac, Accutane, Proactive, witch hazel, any type of idea a family or friend might give me. I can't recall them all.
After 9 years of having acne and being motivated, do you feel you're very well versed in this condition?
I feel yes, absolutely. I talk to other acne sufferers about acne. There's times I walk into dermatologists' offices and I know exactly what they're going to tell me, and it was what the one before him told me.
Gotcha. You talk online a lot about acne with other acne sufferers?
I don't. I'm not a big online kind of chat type person, but I will talk about it with, briefly with people that I meet, and I, make sure to give folks who have acne that I see on the street a smile, or if they're checking me out especially, because it's a painful thing, and I sympathize with folks who go through the same thing that I'm going through.
Got it. Let's take a look at what you're dealing with. And let's talk a little bit about, come this way. Let's talk a little bit about the redness. What is the sensation of redness here? Can you feel that, or just we can see it?
It feels warm.
It feels warm in your cheeks, right?
Yeah.
And it was diagnosed by rosacea by a dermatologist?
Yeah.
More than one, or just a single one?
Just a single one.
What have you tried to treat the rosacea?
Rosacea, Metro Gel, and there was the antibiotic minocycline was supposed to help that out as well.
Gotcha. Do you think it affects your mood, the actual redness and the flushing, or does that change your mood at all?
Yeah, that's almost. I could actually no, that's not true. I've thought about this before. Well, which would I rather have, the redness and the flushing or the acne? And I actually would probably just rather have the redness than the acne, but the combination of it is just, closest thing I know of is hell.
What would you say your anxiety level is 1 through 10 right now?
10.5 or 12.
Out of balance.
Yeah.
All right. This is day 1. I will follow up, and we'll talk soon. All right.
All right. Okay, so I guess my story is probably somewhat typical. I've had acne, rosacea, oiliness for better part of 10 years, and I've tried Accutane, different oral antibiotics, Epiduo, different diets, a whole host of things to cure this, and nothing has worked. Nothing has allowed me to get control. And I guess the reason for me going through all those different methods to try to cure this acne, rosacea, redness was because it really did affect my lifestyle. Socially, there was always something there that made me hesitant or insecure, and this had allowed me, this process with Dr. Schwartz and his staff, who I really can't say enough good things about, has allowed me to be more calm and confident in different social settings, and not even in social settings, just with who I am and where I'm going, because I did think, especially in the professional circle, I got labeled as a little bit of, I don't know, juvenile or not as polished, or it's kind of difficult to explain because of the acne. And although, you know, my skin isn't 100%, you know, perfect, it's under control, and that really allows a peace of mind for me that is worth everything, really. And I guess if I'm talking to people out there contemplating whether to come in and have a consultation with Dr. Schwartz and meet his staff, I'd absolutely recommend it. Yeah, it's a little bit of an upfront cost, but the buy-in that you sense they have on curing this issue and getting you through not only the emotional but the physical part of it with the acne or the redness or the rosacea or just the out of control oil is absolutely worth it, especially if you're someone like me who's been through, you know, multiple dermatologists and every home remedy and, you know, family member or friend chiming in with their, you know, well, you should try this, witch hazel, that. I mean, it finally, I finally got an answer here, and that's my story. And I would encourage anyone out there who's struggling with something similar to at least come and meet with him and hear what he has to say, because it worked for me, and I'm very thankful for that. All right.